As we enter week 8 of COVID-19, we are breathing a small sigh of relief across our leasing and property management teams that in our small part of the real estate universe, things may just be getting better. Now, this has come after weeks of constraints with diminished lead indicators that we now might be entering into a new phase of the real estate market. Now, we've also seen the resumption of those public open for inspections, but with that, we're also now seeing increase in the volume of inquiry that we're receiving, and it's almost getting back to that pre-COVID-19 level. Now, with this, we've also seen an increase in the volumes of the applications we're receiving, and now the increase in the volumes of the properties that we're leasing. Now, that being said, we're not seeing the same result across all markets, and it truly does depend on where your investment property is located and the value of your investment property. Now, a good way to look at this is actually across the Sydney vacancy rate, so it demonstrates it quite well. Within the inner ring of Sydney vacancy, we're seeing in March it was 2.5 and now certainly up at 4.3%. So certainly a really aggressive increase in the volume of properties in that market and the ones that are vacant. And this certainly has an indication on price. As we move further out, the middle ring going from 3.6 up to 4.4%, certainly another decent increase there. And then as we work further out into the outer ring, we're really not seeing much change at all, from 3 to 3.1%. Now those properties and owners that we've actually got out there in that outer ring, we're not seeing a huge days on market, and we're not seeing a massive drop or change in those values either. So certainly that inner ring and middle ring most affected. But what concerns me most is in the inner ring with properties over $1,000 a week. Now the reason this is because of course we've seen that evolution of working conditions and people working from home, the necessity or the convenience to actually have a property close to work is actually not as high a need. So what we're seeing is a lot of those people actually move out to those outer suburbs. With that, we're also seeing affordability being a bit of an issue as well. Because if you've been part-time stood down or fully stood down, the affordability of those households to go and lease these beautiful properties around the harbour and through the city is certainly diminished. That's resulted in a decline in transactions. But however, that being said, the ones that we are transacting anywhere between 15 and 30% discount from what the previous rents were. So that's all for this week. I'll come back to you next week with any changes in the market that have occurred. Thank you.